V103, ATL's #1 for hip-hop and R&B. I am your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our fearless warrior, Tamika D. Mallory on the phone. Are you there, love?
I am here. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, Tamika, today is the day. We got one of the biggest Senate runoffs ever in the history of America, and we need both of these seats.
Yes, we do. Well, first of all, Happy New Year to you and all of your followers and listeners and the people who love you as much as I do.
I love you too, baby. Happy New Year.
Thank you. We are definitely in a very, very serious moment. I think, I've obviously participated in a lot of elections over the 25 years that I've been working in the civil rights space. And I can tell you that never, even with President Obama, as much as we stood online and we understood how historic the moment was, I don't know if we've ever had a moment where people knew how detrimental an election is, and specifically local elections around Senate races. This is unprecedented, and it is a moment where we actually can make history and hopefully make some real serious change within our communities.
Absolutely. And Tamika, I want to tell you this and give you your flowers while I have you in front of the nation. Bottom line, without your work and people like you that are on the front lines educating us, making sure we have the information, listen, that's why it's so imperative, because we now really realize how it plays a role in our everyday lives from a local, state, and federal level. And we appreciate you, sis, because real talk, we like pictures, you know what I'm saying? We like headlines. We don't read the articles or the policy. You've made it so that we are paying attention to everything. And I salute you for that.
I thank you so much. And I'm also learning with you. There's a lot that I have learned during this election cycle that I did not know. And so I think we're all growing. And the people who are teaching me are folks like DeWanna Thompson of Woke Vote, and also our sister Latasha Brown of Black Voters Matter.
Yes.
They have been educating me and bringing me along. And then I try to share the information as I learn it with the rest of our community. And so that's the process. We're growing together. We all want to see change, right? This
Absolutely.
is a moment when we're saying that if change is possible, we're all in to make it happen. And so together we grow, we learn, but then we have to fight. We can't go into celebration mode that we made these changes and that we just sort of start doing the electric slide with Kamala Harris,
right,
who I think is amazing, the way that she is able to put those moves on. And then we go to the White House lawn and the Easter egg hunt and all those things and forget about the real work that
right,
we have to do.
Right.
And so the fight and the struggle is real. And there are a lot of people who get mad at me for saying that, Kenny.
Right.
I've been getting a lot of pushback. What you mean? Joe Biden hasn't even taken office yet, and you're talking about challenging him. Well, guess what? Other communities are meeting with them. They are making necessary commitments and agreements with people who they respect, and we need to do the same. Trying to wait until later is not the way this thing operates. In fact, within the first 100 days, decisions will be made, executive orders may be signed, probably will be signed, and those things happen based upon conversations that's happening right now before he even enters the White House. And so a lot of it has to do with our ignorance in terms of political education. We don't know, all of us, me too, we don't know that we should really be pushing during the transition. That's why they have a transition committee. And this is the time when we have to be pushing. And then when they get in office, some of us are still going to be in the street. We're not going to leave the streets. We're going to be continuing to be in places like Louisville, Kentucky, fighting for justice for Breonna Taylor, because what we know is that even if Kenny Burns became president tomorrow, you can't change the system that is rooted in oppression for
Facts.
over 400 years
Facts.
overnight.
Facts. Listen, without information, without staying on the people we elect, this whole political space means nothing. And I salute you for doing that, sis, because real talk, we got to hold people accountable. I will give 46 a high five, which we have right after you, for, choosing the first woman president who was black, for picking a cabinet, the most diverse I've ever seen. But you're right, we got to hold them accountable. But listen, thank you for your work. Thank you for your time. Your organization means everything to us. And I love you. I'm proud of you. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Kenny. I appreciate it. I just want to end this by saying we're about to move into the unpopular phase of how all of this stuff goes down. And what we have to do as a community is, while we do celebrate, we absolutely have to celebrate. We need to give that high five, but we also need to not turn against those people who are really pushing for change. And so I love you, and I salute you as well, brother. Thank you so much, and I hope to come back and talk about what we are demanding and how we intend to get those things done.
We're going to do that, and we're going to show grace on both sides, and we're going to get what we came for. Okay, baby?
Love you.
I love you more. Talk soon.
Peace.
ATL Worldwide, we have to protect Tamika D. Mallory with all that we have. She is a superhero, and she is necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, next, President-elect Joe Biden is coming to the Kenny Burns Show. That's right, 46 will be live with your lifestyle specialist. We are V103.
The dream is